Hello, my fellow adventurers. This is Mloentje, and welcome back to New World. We are, of course, today here in Restless Shore because we want to pick up the quest that leads to MourningDale, was it? Let's quickly check. Yeah, MourningDale. How can I still be confused after playing so long about which zone is called which zone? And yeah, you can see me holding the rapier here because last night while I was doing my choo-choo train with the rest of the alliance, I actually got my void gauntlets up to level 20. And that means I need to start working on a next weapon. So yeah, the highest weapon I have so far is the rapier. And I'm kind of doubting between... because I want to go like a range damage build. So I'm kind of doubting between bow and musket. Bow seems really fun. But musket seems like in PvP, in OPR especially, like I get so big. Well, I get big hits from both. So I'm not really sure which one I would like to go for. My healing will remain my main spec. I will always play healer. I love to play healer in this game and in any other game. But I do want to have, like, if we need to switch things up, if we already have a healer, I do want to be able to like switch to a second spec, to a DPS spec. And yeah, I think I'm going range for that perspective. So yeah, rapier is, well, the one I'm gonna work on right now because that's the highest. And then we'll see where we go from there. So Nikki Andrus.
Well, it is happy times around here since you showed up.
Have you heard the news from MourningDale though? It is truly a tragedy. Whoa, what is happening with her face? Why is her lips so red? Something definitely is off with the color grading there. What happened?
The watcher there, Gera, he fell to the lost.
Quite a hero, I understand. In fact, if you pass through MourningDale, please offer my condolences to barkeep Brewell. We go back a ways. And we get a dye pouch. Really nice. And I did notice that her vocals were a little bit low, apparently. And I haven't really changed any settings. So definitely want to check that out, that we can hear her perfectly. Yeah, we are heading towards MourningDale, guys, because we cleared out Restless Shore completely. Another zone complete. So yeah, MourningDale. After that, I think I'm gonna go Ebonscale, because that's 5260. And after that, probably Reekwater, because that's 5860. And then, yeah, after that, Eden Grove. I know, like, Eden Grove is only 5160. But it's... I don't know, it's like it's not a territory that's claimed, so I feel like I need to leave these three last. But yeah, let's head on out to MourningDale. Alright, so it seems we need to be with the other innkeeper, Isaac Brewell.
Come and sit down and have a drink on the house, traveler.
We all mourn the passing of a hero today. Watcher Gera, did you know him? Yes, Andrus offers her condolences.
Andrus is still keeping bar out there. Good for her. Kind of you both, of course, but it is our magistrate for whom we should all feel bad. She is quite beside herself.
Alright. Well, that is sad to hear. And yeah, I changed up a couple settings, but it seems the vocals of the NPC is still a little low. Wasn't the case last time. So yeah, MourningDale, let's take a look at the map, what we got, guys. We got one quest, three quests on the outside. That's not a lot. And it seems 3 quests inside as well. And yeah, we are gonna start with the main protagonist, and that is actually the one that keeps this city alive. It's Governor Martin Baylis.
See, tincture of rot root. No. Tea of wordwood bark? No.
None of these remedies would work. Oh, forgive me. I didn't see you there. If you've come to MourningDale, you may have noticed the terrible state we're in. Why is everything so terrible?
It's a tragic state of affairs.
A much adored watcher, Antonia Gera, has fallen and become one of the lost. Engahard Wallace is taking it particularly hard, the poor woman. Her heart is shattered to pieces. Well, I am sorry for your loss.
Well, and that is not all.
My advisor Gildan has lost her second sight. It saved us more time than I can. It saved us more times than I can count. If you would help, speak to survivalist Fletcher. She's the only one clear-headed right now.
You spoke to the constable. Good.
Bailey's is a Bayless. Why am I calling it Bailey's? Bayless is a kind soul, but his mind falters. Honestly, I don't have the answers either, but I wonder if an outsider might offer a fresh perspective. I can try. Where do I start?
The best I can suggest now is just to talk to them.
Gildan and Wallace, I mean. If the corruption is coming, we need both of them in top form. And right now, that is most certainly not the case.
Ah, there you are.
I was hoping you might return. Oh, look at that. So we did the right thing then. In my concern and haste for the welfare of Gildan and the magistrate, I quite forgotten my own concerns. And what concerns are those?
I'm afraid my time as constable nears an end.
I can't solve MourningDale's problems anymore. My body appears middle-aged, but I'm actually one of the oldest people on the island. How old are you?
So old I cannot remember, or even think clearly.
I just need a quiet place to retire. There's a cottage and porridge pot with a beautiful waterfall. If you could clear out the weepers, it might be perfect for me. Well, finally, a quest that actually says go do something. Because the others was kind of... Well, the others said do something as well, but they kind of said, like, go talk to this guy or this guy. So 327 meters away, porridge pot. The water here goes round and round like a porridge stirred in a pot. Let's go clear it out. So while I was actually checking out which weapon I was gonna use next, I kind of noticed something, like, rather annoying about the rapier. If you want to go towards momentum, you can't with only one skill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can't take 10 skills. Like, there's not enough passives here to only go for Fletcher and then still go for momentum. And the only way you can get Bloody End is if you actually take the flourish and finish line. So basically both of these are kind of blocked off for me because I want to go with Tondo, Flurry, and Fletcher. Like, this is such a strange setup that there is not enough side pop-ups for you to actually, like, ignore two of them and just go with one to actually then go for this one. It kind of makes sense. Like, if you want to go for the complete grace tree, then yeah, you can go there. If you want to go for the blood tree, well, still you need flourish and finish to get there. So I'm really not sure. I think they kind of screwed something up. And that's what I feel like. There should be one more passive in here and one more passive in here that you can actually take, like 4 perks and then 6 passives. 4 perks, 6 passives. And then just go for the either one that you want to use. But yeah, it seems I'm not able to take this one unless I take Evade as like a talent I'm never going to use, or Riposte as a talent I'm never going to use, just to be able to take this one. So kind of blows, I actually have to say. Ooh, no. This is the cottage that they're talking about. And Weeper Punishers. Clear 6 Weepers. And yeah, we are in full Constitution gear, full focus gear. So killing them will take a little second, but I'm kind of working on my dexterity gear. I don't really have any dexterity gear right now. Well, I have dexterity gear, but it's like level, what was it, 400 or 500? It was the set that we actually got. Well, that we actually crafted up for the... But those weren't Weepers? Okay. It's only these guys that count. Okay. And do want to take the stash. Yeah, we got another one over here. So actually, I should have used... I think I've a rather good pair of boots. Actually, I should have used those to actually get a little bit more dexterity. So the clearing of mobs and the questing is actually a little faster. I might just do that after I finish up this quest before I continue. Because these mobs should die faster than I'm killing them right now. We have one more. Yeah, we have one more at the end here. Well, it says he's counting. There's a marker above him. There we go. He did count. All right. Let's head on back. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna pick up the boots that I actually have in my storage. So I'm gonna do a little bit more damage with this one. And then, yeah, eventually I'm still trying to get like full dexterity. Kind of like I'm doing with focus right now. Leaving the constitution on the side perks and going like full and just getting constitution out of the food. That I'm consuming right now, and I'm using the calamares, the stuffed calamari, but that's Constitution 30 for 35 minutes, and apparently there is a Constitution 40 for 40 minutes, but that recipe is kind of... I bought the recipe on the auction house, but that recipe is kind of hard to make. Like, it's really hard to make. It needs a specific, like, rabbit tier 4 ingredient. And it's really hard to come by, and it's like 20 or 30 gold per piece on the auction house, so definitely not gonna spend my money on that one for just like 10 more constitution, although it is good. But yeah, I'm gonna head on home really quick, pick up my boots, and I'll see you guys in a second. I couldn't help myself. I just went back to new lights. It cost me a lot of Azot, but yeah, I picked up the old set that I still had. And I changed my character to full dexterity. I do have some focus still left on my staff and my rings and such. And went all the way into constitution that I could, but it wasn't really a lot. So I do wonder now if I'm gonna survive this zone with so little stamina. But we should be able to kill them fast enough. Martin?
Tell me, how was it out in Borachbad?
It seems silly coming from one as old as I am, but I actually feel a little excited about the place. The Weepers keep coming.
That's disappointing.
One gets to an age where a quiet, secluded place matters almost more than anything. Perhaps, well, I do still have options. Thank you, my friends. I see clearly now. You are welcome. Some nice standing over there. And what are we gonna do next? Because yeah, I kind of feel like this is just not really a lot of quests that we did so far. So we are gonna pick up one more quest here. See where that leads us. He did say that we needed to talk to a couple people here. Let's talk to Angaharat Wallace.
What am I going to do without Tony?
He was my strength, my courage. If he's become lost, then perhaps it would be better for everyone if I let go as well. Is that what he would have wanted?
Sorry, I shouldn't pour my heart out to a stranger.
It's just that Tony, our watcher, was our champion. I'm trying to be strong, but I just can't. Not with Tony still wandering around out there, lost. Well, is there anything I can do?
I can hardly bring myself to say it.
But yes, if you're willing to visit the watchtower and put Tony to rest, it's all we can do. If you find any personal items, I should like to have those too. I'll gladly pick up your quest. And where do we need to go? 306 meters away towards Guerra's Curse. Okay. Poor Antonio. Sorry, mate, but your friends kind of want you dead. And I can't blame them. Let's get this over with, shall we? Yeah, this is already a lot better. A lot faster. There we go. Desecrated boots. Search the camp for Guerra's spyglass. Let's add the logbook towards our journal. And let's check out supply stockpile. There we go. Whereas spyglass found. Let's head back and hand over these belongings. Miss Wallace.
His spyglass. Oh dear. He kept it so clean.
He was a man of such integrity. It was a gift, you know, this spyglass. I still remember the day I gave it to him. We were so happy then. How did he become a lost?
He carried the weight of this settlement on his shoulders.
He put on a strong face, but his fears were deeper than I knew. That's the hardest part, of course, that I was so oblivious. Alright, let's complete. And it does look like she has a follow-up.
Tony's spyglass is a reminder of the man he was.
The man he always tried to be. I've been reading his journal, and I understand now why he became so demoralized. The Lost are rallying to destroy us. Destroy the settlement?
Exactly.
Watcher Guerra has observed a new level of organization of purpose among the lost pirates. The infamous Musclebeard leads them as he did in life. They're making preparations even now. Where are they?
Down by the shore in Musclebeard's Cove.
Tony apparently tried and failed to fight them. I hesitate to ask, but if you can't defeat Musclebeard, I fear no one can. Please help us. Sure, I'll gladly accept. And 1.5 kilometers away, we are heading to the Broken Promise. Let's travel to the Shrine of Orion. That's closest by. Razor to the Beard. Defeat members of Musclebeard's Sea Song crew. Kinda wanna find Musclebeard himself. And I think, yeah, he's gonna be in the deepest part of the cave. So it's kinda obvious that we're gonna just fight our way inside and just beat those 12 guys while we go in, instead of fighting 12 outside and then needing to beat more than we actually have to. Yo! No, you don't. Right. And we... Where is he gonna be? Where are we? Oh, he's gonna be right in front of us, like over there. Get there. To this boat. Beat this guy up. Yeah, this is really good. This is really killing them pretty fast. Yeah, we're not longer stuck in water as well, because we got this nice movement ability right now. There we go. Bam. He let out a scream of anguish as he died. You can go as well, my friend. Go. Musclebeard. And he's slimy, apparently. Like this, like this. Oh, he interrupted me. Second bleed on him. There we go. Let's get a third bleed on him. Nice. Let's keep that 3 bleed on him. And down he goes. 112 rapier mastery is actually not too bad for this zone. Got a note here, the captain's confession. Okay. Supplies, and yeah, I'm gonna kill 8 more of these Musclebeard Sea Song crews. Actually finish up this quest. And last one. There we go. And we need to go talk. We're gonna need to go back to Angaret, Miss Wallace. Well, let's just call her Miss Wallace. That's way easier. Angaret, what a name.
Did you do the deed then?
Did you avenge my Antonio and destroy Musclebeard? It's like a salve to my embattled soul. Honestly, until now, I seriously considered joining him. You can't. MourningDale needs you.
I see that now.
Perhaps in some way it is Tony's sacrifice that gave us the warning of how dire things had become. Thank you for helping to remedy this. My reading is completely off chart today. like any other day probably, and restoring my hope. Well, you're welcome, Miss Wallace. And yeah, this is where I'm gonna wrap up this episode, guys. It was a good start to the opening of our MourningDale side quests. Let's quickly check what we actually have as achievements. So in the quests and then territorial stories, where is MourningDale? Ebonscale, Eden Grove, Great Cleave. Where is MourningDale? MourningDale Arc, Abandoned Duties. We have Tears of a Wrath, the Après-moi Deluge, and oh, this is Reekwaters. Okay, so we have three quests changed, 3 arcs that we need to complete here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, like I said, this is where I'm gonna end up this episode, guys. If you want to see more of my quest progression or my Let's Play here in New World, dreams, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.